Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title, it is my labor and delivery vlog. So I did vlog most of my labor up until stuff started getting real, and then we kind of just forgot about the camera. So I'm just gonna play all the footage that I have from my labor, and then at the end of the video I will kind of just recap my whole experience and let you guys know how everything went. So here's what I have from my labor. All right, so it is Monday, August 17th. I had a doctor appointment today and basically decided to go ahead and get induced tomorrow. So it is the night before my induction. Hopefully the night before my baby will be here. It's kind of already late. I think it's like 10 something. So I just showered, getting ready for bed. Probably not gonna sleep very much anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna lay down, try not to be too nervous, and kind of just get a little bit of rest until tomorrow rolls around. I have to be there at 7:30, so it's gonna be an early morning. I'm gonna set an alarm, eat a small breakfast before I go in. They didn't tell me I couldn't, so I'm eating. And yeah, so just kind of gonna get the vlog started here, and I will see you guys in the morning. I'm going to vlog as much as I can, and just kind of bring you along on this little journey. So good night for now. Good morning, guys. So it is the next morning. I have gotten up, taken a shower, got ready. I'm currently eating a bowl of oatmeal, drinking me some water. We got like 5 minutes before we need to leave. So I called, they said they had a bed available. So I'm gonna sit here, eat my little oatmeal, enjoy my last few minutes of peace, because I'm sure once I get there, I'm gonna start being in some pain. And yeah, so like I said, I will vlog as much as I can. I will keep you guys updated as much as I can. And we'll see how this day goes. All right, y'all, I'm officially in the hospital. I've got my IV and my blood pressure cuff on. They've taken all their blood. They did a lovely COVID test that made me cry. And they have started me on some Pitocin, and we're kind of just waiting for some contractions to happen. So yeah, my doctor has came in and saw me. He said once we start getting some contractions going, then he'll come in and break my water, or we'll kind of see if it breaks on its own. We have to leave this mask on until my test comes back negative, and I think Jesse has to keep his on the whole time. So fun times we're living in. So yeah, that's my first little update. We'll see how the day goes. It's like 15 minutes till 9 o'clock. So I will keep you guys updated. All right, so update number 2. Still pregnant. They have upped my Pitocin. They just switched me to a wireless baby monitor so that I could like sit up and move around the room without being tied down to some wires. Jesse's over there. So yeah, right now we're just chilling. I'm having some contractions, but nothing like too crazy. So I think the doctor's gonna come in soon and break my water. She said that normally speeds things up and makes me a lot more uncomfortable. So we'll see how that goes when he comes in. So yeah. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Alright, so here's another update. They have brought a little ball, like the bouncy ball, for me to sit on. I'm not barely bouncing, I'm just kind of rolling because I'm starting to feel these contractions. Yeah, the doctor still hasn't came in and broke my water yet. I think they're kind of trying to see if it'll break on its own. But it's nothing I'm going to worry about because I know once it's broken, it's going to start feeling a lot worse. But like I said, I'm starting to feel some. They still have this wireless monitor on me. So yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here, rolling on the ball, trying to stay comfortable, and just kind of go from there, see what happens. Alright, so I'm not really sure the last time that I updated you guys was, but it is currently 3:30 in the afternoon. Still no baby. I was trying to go all natural, and then those contractions just got to be a little bit too intense. So I ended up getting an epidural. I'm feeling a lot better. So I'm currently at 7 centimeters. He said that he's able to stretch me to an 8, but like me naturally being open, I am at a 7. So I'm just we're just waiting for baby to kind of move his way down the birth canal so that I can completely dilate to a 10 and then push him out. Yeah, so kind of just waiting on that. I don't know how much longer it will be, but like I said, I will just keep updating you guys as the night or the evening goes on. Alright guys, so this is my update for today. It's now the next day. My little Jessito decided that he was gonna come at 8:46 last night, and we just enjoyed our time with him and our night and tried to get some sleep. So I didn't update anybody last night. But yeah, he's here. He's over there sleeping. He's so perfect. But yeah, it was not bad. I will kind of talk to you guys about it a little more later on in this vlog, but I just thought I'd kind of update you guys for now, and I'll go into it a little bit later about how everything went. He's sleeping right now, so I'm trying to be quiet. But alright, I will see you guys soon. Alright, so as you guys, my neighbor just came outside. Alright, so as you can tell, I was able to record. Everything was going good up until those contractions really started to kick in. And then that's whenever stuff got real. and I kind of forgot all about the camera. So let me just start from the beginning. We were scheduled to go in at 7:30. We got there, everything went good. We got into the room. The nurse started asking us questions. She kind of asked like what my birth plan was, and I told her I didn't have one. I just wanted to do whatever I needed to do to have my baby safe and for me to be safe. And that was like my only goal, was for both of us to get on the other side both safe. So she asked me like if I wanted an epidural, if I was okay with having like, my other neighbor came out. All right, y'all, I ended up having to move inside because my neighbors kept coming outside. It started to rain. The wind was picking up and I was just like, I need to go inside. So here I am in my storage room. It might be a little echoey because there's not like a lot of furniture in here. Y'all might be able to see my baby's diaper supply back there. We'll ignore all that. Okay, so as I was saying, I don't even remember where I was. I don't even remember what I was talking about, so I'm just gonna start over from the beginning. So our scheduled time was at 7:30. We got there, everything was great. We got into the room. Whenever we got there, the nurse like asked me what my birth plan was. I told her I didn't have a birth plan. I just wanted to be safe and happy at the end of it. There really wasn't anything that I was opposed to, as long as it was, like I said, safe, and it was gonna allow me to have a safe delivery. So she asked me if I planned on getting an epidural. I told her I was gonna try to go all natural, but if I needed an epidural, I was not opposed to it. So she also asked me if I was opposed to having like pain medicine through the IV. I said, I'm gonna try to go all natural, but if I need pain medicine through the IV, I'm gonna go for it. So after we got kind of all of that aside, she had my IV in, she started me on Pitocin. The doctor came in, he says, hey, I want your contractions to kind of regulate before I break your water. So we're gonna let this Pitocin run in you for a little bit, kind of see what your contractions start doing. And if your water doesn't break on its own, I'll come in and break it in about an hour to an hour and a half. And I said, okay, fine, cool with me. So an hour to an hour and a half had passed. My water hadn't broken on its own. So then the doctor came in and said, hey, I'm gonna break your water. I said, okay. Mind you, I was already 5 centimeters when I showed up to the hospital, and I wasn't contracting at all, but I had already dilated 5 centimeters on my own. So whenever he broke my water, he said I was 7 centimeters. So he broke my water. And the only thing with that is I wasn't allowed to get out of bed anymore. So I couldn't like bounce on the ball. I couldn't use the bathroom, those types of things. I had to like stay in the bed, which I know it's kind of counteractive, because I know like to speed up your labor, you want to be active, like, you know, bouncing on the ball, walking around the room, whatever, that kind of helps speed up your labor. But my water needed to be broke, and he broke it. So there's that. So after that, I started having contractions, pretty bad. I don't know how anybody does labor au naturel, because let me tell you, I could not do it. So I ended up getting a IV pain medicine, like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes to an hour after he broke my water. And all the IV pain medicine did was really just make me so sleepy. Like, I could still feel all of the like crampy, horrible period contraction type cramps that I was having, but I just felt so sleepy. So like when the contraction was on the decline, I would literally just like feel myself like falling asleep. And then once the contractions started to pick back up, I was just like in so much pain that it was like not helping at all. And then it was just that same pattern up and down of me like having a contraction, me being sleepy, having a contraction, me being sleepy. So the IV pain medicine was really not that great. I didn't like that sleepy feeling. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. So she comes back in and she's like, do you want something else for pain? And I said, can I have more pain medicine? And she's like, well, you can only have it every 2 hours. And I said, well, how long has it been? And she said, it's only been an hour and a half. And by this point, the contractions were so like starting to get really, really bad. And I just was like, there's no way, like there's no way. Can you check me and tell me how dilated I am? Because I feel like I need to push. Like, I feel like it's time. These contractions can't get any worse. Like, I need you to check me. So she checks me and she's like, you're like a 7 to an 8. get me the epidural, please. And I was done. Like I couldn't imagine having to wait to dilate to a 10 feeling that much pain. I was like, no. I don't know why people do it. That's just my thoughts. I know some people are really like, no, like I would never get an epidural, like whatever, that's all you. Like I said, I could not do it. So she ends up getting the anesthesiologist. He comes in, he puts the epidural in, and let me tell you, everything was so good from there on out. And from the time I got the epidural until the time I was ready to push, it took me, I think it was 5 hours. But I felt nothing. I felt none of it. And then like 30 minutes before I felt like I needed to push, the doctor came in, and it was an on-call doctor, so now it's a she. So the doctor came in and she was like, let me check you. I was like, okay. So I was a 9 at this point. And she's like, you're almost there. Like you're 100% effaced. You're 9 centimeters. She's like, you're almost ready. But I just feel like his head isn't like all the way down as far as it needs to be. So I'm gonna kind of adjust him. And I said, okay. So she went down there, she did her thing. All I could feel was pressure. That epidural, it does wonders, y'all. So yeah, she did what she had to do. She adjusted him. They turned me on my side and put a peanut ball in between my legs, which I had been using the peanut ball basically the whole time. But like I said, she adjusted him. They turned me on my side and put that peanut ball in between my legs. And when I tell y'all, within like 15 to 30 minutes, I was like, okay, y'all, it's time. I can feel the pressure that I have not been feeling. This pressure that everyone talks about. Feeling like you gotta go, you know, to the bathroom. I'm feeling that pressure, y'all. It's time. So she's like, okay, well, hold on. Let me go get the doctor. I was like, all right, because it's time, y'all. So she goes, she gets the doctor. The doctor comes back. The doctor checked me and she's like, oh yeah, you're ready. Like he's there, he's ready to come out. And I was like, okay, cool, let's do this. So my nurse, she was like giving me kind of like the pep talk and was like, don't give up, like don't get discouraged. First time moms usually take a little bit longer to push. She was like, you know, we will talk you through everything. Just kind of listen to what we're telling you to do and do, you know, give as much as you can. And I was like, okay, cool with me. I can feel this thing coming, so can we come on? So they like put my legs up in the stirrups. They give me like these little handles that were on the side of the bed. Y'all, when I tell y'all, it was like 10 to 15 minutes and he was out. That was it. It was the quickest little like 1, 2, 3 push I could have hoped for. So yeah, like during all of this time, we weren't really like thinking, oh, let's record, like let's, you know, take pictures, whatever. We were kind of just like in the moment. We were just like loving on the baby, like loving each other. Like it was just such a, I don't know how to explain it. If you've gone through a labor and a delivery, like you obviously know what I'm talking about. That moment where you're just like so in awe of your life, your partner, your baby, like you're just in the moment. And my nurse, oh my gosh, she was so amazing. I loved both of my nurses, but the nurse that was there for the night shift that actually delivered with me, she was like, do you guys want me to take pictures for you? Like if you give me your phone, I'll take some pictures. And I was like, oh yeah, please do. We give her my phone and she, you know, she's taking pictures. She's just kind of going like around the room, taking different angles. The baby is on the little warmer, so she's over there taking pictures of him, taking pictures of me and Jesse. Like she's, you know, being a photographer for us, which was amazing. But let me tell y'all, she is the one that recorded that little clip of the baby on my chest with Jesse standing beside me. I didn't know she recorded that until like I got home and was like looking through all of my pictures. And I'm so grateful for her for doing that because like, obviously pictures are great, but that little moment was just like, oh, thank you. So I'm like super grateful for her. She was freaking amazing. So yeah, then after I delivered, we kind of hung out in the delivery room for, I believe it was like 2 hours. And then we were transferred up to Mother Baby where we stayed for 2 days. And then we went home on the second day. So overall, my experience was freaking amazing. I would not change anything. I'm glad that, you know, I went in there with an open mind. I'm just happy that everything went smoothly, everything went good, and it was a good and safe delivery for me and the baby. So I guess that's it for my labor and delivery vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you have any questions or you're wondering anything, just put it in a comment down below and I'll answer you guys. Also, if you guys have any video ideas, let me know. I do have a vlog that I'm gonna post after this video, but if you guys wanna see anything specific, just let me know. Adjusting to life with a newborn has been crazy. But I'm going to try to do my best to keep recording and to keep uploading videos for you guys. Also, Please like this video, subscribe, and until my next video, I love you guys. Bye!